We start with page 1. Little bear, little bear. Shocker was a curious young bear. He poked and prodded wherever he pleased, under rocks, under water, even in the high trees. Shocker. Looks like a little kid playing outside. Shocker's best friends were Nugget and Kit. They were a little older than he was. This winter, said Nugget, we're going to miss you a lot. Really, said Shocker. Where will I be while you're missing me? Sleepy, said Kit. That's what bears do. I've heard that before. I've heard that bears sleep all winter long. It's called hibernating. Look, they're kind of having a tea party like us. Except that I think they're having berries. Can you see in their little cups they're having berries? Shocker's parents admitted that this news was true. Bears do like to snooze, his father observed. It's very restful, said Mother, which is good for growing bears. See, he went to his parents and asked them, is it true? Always a good thing. When your friends tell you something and you're not really sure about it, it's always good to run it by your parents and see what they think. They'll let you know the truth always. Pretty soon it was time for the bear's winter nap, hibernating. Shocker's parents closed their eyes and began softly snoring. Shocker was still wide awake. He stood up, he stretched, then he went back outside. Guess he's not sleepy. But I'm pretty sure that's not a safe thing to do, run around outside while your parents are sleeping. I need another sip of tea. I'm kind of nervous about this. Not sure where this is headed. White flakes were tumbling through the air. Shocker caught one on his nose and two on his tongue. They were wet to the touch and then melted away. It's magic, he said. He's outside playing in the snow. That is fun, isn't it? We've done that before. Not very often because where we live it doesn't snow a whole lot, but we have done it and it is fun. His friends were very surprised to see him. Why aren't you sleeping? Asked Nugget. Remember, Nugget was the fox. I was curious, said Shocker. I wanted to see what winter was all about. Kit nodded. Well, we first must teach you what to do about snow. Shocker was ready. I think Kit is like a little squirrel. He looks kind of like a mouse. See down here? He looks like a mouse, but he looks like a squirrel. I'm not sure what kind of animal Kit is, but he's Shocker's friend. Shocker saw the snow made everything look different. It's like the land is wearing a disguise, he thought. He paused uncertainly at the top of one familiar hill. How do we get to the bottom, he asked. You'll see, said Kit. And they had themselves a wild ride. See, he didn't know that you ride down on a sled, that the snow makes you go really fast if you're going downhill and it's thick enough. And it does change everything, doesn't it? Everything was green or brown, and now it's all covered in white snow. It's just beautiful. Over the next few days, Shocker learned all about snowball fights. Wish we could have a snowball fight. How would you throw it, Hanley? How would you throw a snowball? Would you put it in your hand and throw it like the boys do at baseball? How about you, Lily? I bet you could throw a snowball. I bet you could throw a snowball just like Bubba can throw a fastball. Put it in your hand and just let it go. And hit Andy right here in the head. And then run because he's going to hit you back. After a month, he's been outside a month. After a month, the pond froze over. Careful, said Nugget as they stepped out. Kit nodded. You have to get used to it. Shocker's paws felt funny on the ice. He was much better at sliding than gliding. The ice is slippery. Frozen water is ice, and that's very hard to walk on. Of course, we should never walk on ice with just our friends. We should always walk on ice with our parents after they say it's okay. This book is kind of a bad influence so far. The kid is sneaking out while the parents are sleeping. Now he's walking on ice. Crazy. Shocker loved everything about winter. The glittering rows of icicles, the pine trees dressed in white. He even enjoyed the coldest winter nights. That does look like fun, doesn't it? Look at him snuggling with his little buddies over here. And the icicles. I haven't seen icicles like that in a long time. One gray morning, Shocker, Nugget, and Kit were out exploring, and it started to snow. It started to blow. Shocker sniffed the air deeply and began making giant snowballs. This is not a good time to play, said Kit. But Shocker knew what he was doing. It's a little more than just playing in the snow. It's starting to be a blizzard, which is a storm in the snow. But I think Shocker is trying to figure out a way to get out of this situation. Let's hope so. He built them a safe place to watch the storm pass. Way to go, Shocker. See? He built them like a little igloo. See that? They're all kind of snuggled in there. What's this over here? I think this is Shocker's parents. I wonder if they've noticed him missing and now they've come to look for him. He's going to be in trouble. The storm grew gentler after that. The sun got stronger and the days seemed longer. There's a change coming, said Nugget. Kit took a deep breath. I can almost smell the flowers. But Shocker was sorry to see winter go. Wonder why? Because it was so much fun. A lot of fun stuff to do in the winter. All that sleigh riding and snowball fights and icicles and everything so pretty with the white. Everything looks fluffy and glittery. Shocker, headed back to his family's cave. When he got there, his parents seemed to be just waking up. Wait till you hear about winter, said Shocker. There's so much to do. Really? Asked his mother. Who would have guessed? Said Father. Shocker wanted to tell them all about the snow and the ice and sledding down the hill. He really did. But the rest of the story is going to have to wait. Because Shocker is worn out. He's tired. He went to sleep. He was supposed to be sleeping all winter because that's what bears do. And now he's too tired. I wonder if he's going to sleep all through spring. Because if he is, he's going to miss out on a bunch of neat stuff in the spring too, because you have the beautiful flowers are in bloom and everything starts warming up, so you're able to play outside, and baseball starts in the spring. You get to go watch games. That's always exciting. You get to play at the park. What else? Spring is just beautiful. Have a little shower. That's a little rain outside, a little gentle rain. Spring is just beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing all the flowers. What are you looking forward to seeing? Flowers or playing at the park? Well, I think it's time to close the tea party. We've read our story and finished our tea, and I've had a lovely time with you ladies. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Nana loves you very much. Bye.